Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Children's Church. I'm so glad to have you here with me. And today we're talking about Jesus. Yes, again, we're back. We're back in swing. We took a break from Mother's Day, but today we're talking about Jesus, and we are in the book of Matthew, chapter 28. And we start at verse 16, and we go to the end of the chapter, and that sounds long. It's not. So I'm going to set this up for you. Jesus, after being back on earth, after being crucified for 40 days, takes them to the Mount of Olives. It's also known as the Sermon on the Mount. And it's when Jesus goes back to heaven. This is what he says to them before he leaves. So I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to talk real quick. All right, Matthew chapter 28, verse 16. The 11 disciples traveled to Galilee, to the mountain where Jesus had directed them. When they saw him, they worshipped, but some doubted. Then Jesus came near and said, "All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe everything I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always to the end of the age." Now, different books of the Bible give you this account differently, such as the book of Acts. In the book of Acts, it's called the Acts of the Apostles, but in Acts 1:8, we hear this, "And you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." Now, that's primarily one of the verses the Great Commission is based off of. That's what one of your activities is based off of today. But we're not just witnesses, because Jesus says that he's with us. The Holy Spirit is with us. We are never alone in our witnessing. Now, as for Judea and Samaria, I put the map away, so I can't show you. But those were the nations around Israel. So Judea is here, Samaria is here. They were basically saying, here's your known world, and then everywhere else you can think of. Thank you, Miss Ashley. So, so they're outside Galilee. So we're somewhere around here. And Judea is further, and Samaria is even further. This is our nice old Bible map. Thank you, Miss Ashley. And you guys can imagine to the ends of the earth. Probably way better than the people who heard this, who the furthest they would go is about modern-day Turkey. They were mostly in Israel, and they went out to Greece. They went to Rome, which is modern-day Italy, and the furthest they went is roughly modern-day Turkey. To them, that might have been the ends of the earth. To us, it's so much further. But you know that because you're watching this on the internet. The World Wide Web truly is worldwide. The ends of the earth is not so far for us. But even if it were far, God would still be with us. Every step, every day, in every way. God would be with us. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because even though Jesus went to heaven, we learned that he spent the Holy Spirit after him. So we are never alone, and I'm so grateful that we're never alone. We never walk alone, not to Judea, not to Samaria, not to the ends of the earth will we ever walk alone, and I'm so grateful. That's what I want you guys to remember this week, is that we are never alone. Thank God for it, that he has never left us alone. Not walking to Judea, not walking to Samaria, not walking to the ends of the earth will we ever be alone. And just for you, Judah, no, I don't think we'd be alone if we traveled into space either. God would still be with us. He created the universe and everything in it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and remember, God is with you always. See you next week.